Welcome to WCTE. This is the YouTube network for Culture Through Expressions Incorporated. We want to share with you today about our urban farm program. It started in the Martindale Brightwood neighborhood in the spring of 2011 for the purpose of combating recidivism, bad grades, gang activity, truancy, and to take pressures off some of the public school teachers, and also to promote sustainability and fight hunger. Many people say and believe that an idle mind is the devil's workshop. We believe that an idle mind is fertile soil that just needs the right seed to be planted. In the Culture Through Expressions urban farming program, our motto is that we cultivate the soil as we cultivate the mind. Not only do we plant corn, squash, and beans, but we also plant positivity, self-esteem, entrepreneurial spirit, and unity. We also want to instill that life is precious, each and every one of us. This is the first thing we instill, the seedling, the seed propagation, because we can accomplish more as a unit together than we can individually. This is all part of our Rites of Passage program for developing boys and girls. We do field trips. We take the young people to surrounding counties where there are actual farms, whether people are farming for the USDA, whether they are private farmers or family farmers who supply the needs for surrounding counties and elsewhere. The seed propagation process is very important for young people to understand. This program is well suited for all children of all ages. Of course, sometimes you'll have some kickback, you'll have problems, you'll have backlash from students, but we take them right back to the seed propagation process and the importance of life, particularly if it's a teen or adult on probation who's completing community service with us. We deal not only with self-esteem, but personal space, which comes into play when you're doing your planting. We do raised beds. And the personal space is very important when it comes to plant life. Not all plant life get along when they're planted next to each other, and there are certain other herbs that you can put there to complement the growth. We'll get into that much later. Our programs have reached as far as Lafayette, Indiana, Chicago, and even South Africa. You can grow indoors if you want to, but we traditionally grow outdoors for the purpose of keeping our programs authentic. We were very surprised to learn early stages of our farming that a lot of young people thought that fruits and vegetables come naturally out of a can and not grown out of the ground. Our inner city urban farming program actually makes our youth stakeholders in their community. You would be surprised to learn the boost to the self-esteem of a young person who can take their friends and family to an urban garden where they're a stakeholder and show what they've grown and what they've developed. Not only do we celebrate harvest festivals, but when we get a good harvest, we also like to do harvest markets, farmers markets, where the children can further learn more about entrepreneurial spirit, be a real stakeholder in the community, learn about profits, learn about profit loss, learn about profit gains, learn to refuel their own program and sustain that same program year after year after year. Not only that, but there are so many benefits to eating fresh fruits and vegetables. Here's a fun fact. You have natural sugar and you have synthetic sugar. A lot of issues with child behavior is based on their food intake of synthetic sugar. A lot of parents like to give their children candy, and those of us who know about candy, we know that that's not a good way to appease a child. Candy is like a controlled substance or drug like cocaine or crack to a child. It's very addictive. There are natural sugars in fruit and vegetables that does not have that defiant effect on your child. Our urban farming programs are designed for the entire family, children, seniors, and families, to grow their own food, to have fun making dishes with their harvest of fruits and vegetables, have fun making dishes, juicing, and making smoothies. Upon completion of our urban farming program, your child receives a certificate of achievement. If you're an adult who underwent our urban farming program as a volunteer to complete community service, this certificate of achievement can serve on your resume as experience. It's acceptable with your probation officer, your parole officer, or can serve as completion of a sentence given to you by any criminal judge in Marion County or any surrounding counties within our focus area. This book will help you understand which plants, fruits, and vegetables can thrive next to one another or the ones that won't. It's called Carrots Love Tomatoes by Luis Riote. So hit us up on our website at culturethroughexpressions.org, where you can book sessions with us, where you can order curriculums on behavioral art, urban farming, and rites of passage. Please like, share, subscribe, and donate. Thank you, and all of our sponsors, all of our community partners over the years, and most importantly, we want to thank you. Once again, this is Charles McMillian, the founder of Culture Through Expressions Incorporated. Happy harvest. Da, 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 da.